Joe Rogan, known for his unfiltered takes and no-nonsense attitude, has once again stirred the pot, this time taking aim at The View's Sunny Hostin. His latest comments come in the wake of Melania Trump's massive $75 million defamation lawsuit against The View and its hosts, sparking heated debate across the media landscape. While The View has long been known for its fiery political discussions and criticism of Donald Trump, Melania's lawsuit has put the show's panelists in an unexpected legal battle. And Rogan? He's having a field day with it. Melania Trump's lawsuit shakes up The View. The lawsuit stems from alleged defamatory comments made about Melania Trump, with the First Lady claiming that The View hosts, particularly Sunny Hostin, made false and damaging statements about her character, past, and influence. Reports suggest that Melania is seeking $75 million in damages, arguing that the statements have harmed her reputation on a national scale. Hostin has been particularly vocal in her criticism of Melania, often questioning her credibility and role as First Lady. Over the years, she has made pointed remarks about Melania's past as a model, her immigration history, and her silence on political issues during Donald Trump's presidency. With the lawsuit making headlines, it didn't take long for Joe Rogan to weigh in, mocking Hostin and the entire View panel for their predicament. Joe Rogan's unfiltered reaction. On a recent episode of The Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan wasted no time taunting Sunny Hostin and her colleagues, calling them out for their alleged hypocrisy. These people spend years trashing Trump and Melania. Now they're getting sued, and suddenly it's a problem? Rogan laughed. He went on to single out Sunny Hostin, mocking her legal background as a former federal prosecutor and questioning how she didn't see the lawsuit coming. Sunny Hostin is a lawyer, right? She should know better than to say things that could get her sued. But I guess when you're on The View, you think you're untouchable. Rogan further suggested that Melania Trump's legal team might actually have a solid case, arguing that the media often unfairly targets conservative figures while giving left-leaning personalities a pass. Imagine if someone said the same stuff about Michelle Obama. It would be a media meltdown. But Melania? Oh, they think she's fair game, Rogan quipped. His comments quickly went viral, with many of his fans echoing his sentiments on social media. How The View and Sunny Hostin responded. So far, The View has largely avoided addressing the lawsuit head-on, with ABC remaining tight-lipped about the legal battle. However, sources close to the show suggest that Sunny Hostin and the other panelists are furious over the lawsuit, believing it to be an intimidation tactic. A source claimed they see this as an attack on free speech. They believe they were simply voicing their opinions. Hostin, in particular, has been visibly frustrated on recent episodes, often appearing tense whenever discussions related to Donald Trump or his family come up. While she hasn't directly commented on Rogan's taunts, it's clear that the lawsuit has put her in an uncomfortable position. The bigger debate: free speech versus defamation. Rogan's remarks, along with the lawsuit itself, have sparked a larger conversation about free speech, defamation, and media accountability. While The View argues that their discussions fall under protected opinion and commentary, Melania Trump's legal team claims that falsehoods presented as facts are legally actionable. Defamation lawsuits are notoriously difficult to win, especially for public figures. However, if Melania's team can prove that The View knowingly spread false and damaging information, it could spell trouble for ABC and its hosts. Some legal experts believe that the sheer size of the lawsuit, $75 million, suggests Melania's team is serious about making an example out of the media. Meanwhile, Rogan and others in the free speech camp argue that this lawsuit exposes the double standard in the media. Left-leaning figures are rarely held accountable for controversial statements. Conservative figures like Melania Trump are often easy targets. The media landscape is shifting, with independent voices like Rogan calling out mainstream hypocrisy. Rogan, who has faced his own share of controversies, positioned himself as a defender of free expression and fair discourse. People should be allowed to have opinions. But if you spread lies and it hurts someone's reputation, don't be surprised when you get sued, Rogan said during his podcast. Public reaction. Social media divided. As expected, the internet erupted with reactions to both the lawsuit and Rogan's comments. Many conservatives and Trump supporters backed Rogan's take, believing that Melania has been unfairly ridiculed for years and has the right to defend her name. The media thinks they can say anything about Melania without consequences. Good for her for fighting back, one Twitter user wrote. Others defended the view, arguing that the lawsuit is an attempt to silence criticism. This is just another way for the Trump family to suppress the media. They can't handle the truth, another user commented. Rogan's fans, meanwhile, enjoyed the spectacle, with many praising him for exposing media bias. Joe Rogan just said what we're all thinking. The media can dish it out but can't take it, one listener wrote. What happens next? The lawsuit is still in its early stages, and it's unclear whether Melania Trump's legal team will push for a full trial or seek a settlement with ABC. If the case moves forward, it could set a precedent for how media personalities discuss public figures, especially conservative women. Meanwhile, Rogan has made it clear that he won't stop calling out hypocrisy, and his latest jabs at The View prove that he's not afraid to ruffle feathers. Whether you love him or hate him, one thing is certain: Joe Rogan isn't backing down anytime soon.